If you're looking for the best robot vacuum, you've come to the right place. Our overall winner is the iRobot Roomba 9 Plus. It provides an impressive removal rate, particularly on pet hair. Plus, it's fast, thorough, and easy to use, leaving little room for improvement. It can communicate with a compatible robot mop if you want the finishing touches too. We have listed the best robot vacuums 2023 and their key features. You need to consider this to help you choose the best one for you. For more information on the product, as always, I've included a link in the description box down below, which are updated with the best prices on each product. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. Now let's get started. Number 5, Wyze Robot Vacuum. Wyze is known for making a variety of smart home devices and selling them at prices that don't completely clean out your wallet. Enter the Wyze Robot Vacuum, the company's first foray into the robotic home cleaning space. It's a market dominated by iRobot's Roomba line in the US, complete with features aplenty and eye-popping price tags. This robot vacuum cleaner from Wyze makes the list because of its exceptional performance on hard floors. When I put it to the test, it picked up 100% of pet fur and cereal. It just missed a perfect score as it collected roughly 97% of kitty litter. It's speedy as well, mapping the first floor of my home in a near record of 7 minutes, thanks to the quick mapping option. On top of this, the Wyze app is easy to navigate and intuitive to use. It also comes with useful features, such as a location-based trigger, which I've only seen on iRobot Roombas. It needed my address to use this function, which I wasn't crazy about, but I could extend the size of the boundary that encompassed my home, which had its benefits. For instance, I could make sure the robot wouldn't run when I walked the dog, but would when I was a sufficient distance away. The Roomba i3 always started cleaning when I walked the dog by comparison. In my opinion, the Wyze Robot Vacuum is a much more advanced option than the Eufy G30 Edge, which comes at a similar price. This is because you get room division as well as no-go zone options. Number 4, iRobot Roomba 7 Plus, one of the best Roombas because of its obstacle avoidance technology. With this, it can essentially detect everyday objects such as cables and socks and steer clear of them. The main benefit of this feature is the bot's ability to avoid pet poop. In fact, iRobot is so confident in the Roomba 7 Plus's intelligence that it's introduced the Pet Owner Official Promise, POOP, whereby iRobot will replace any G7 Plus that fails to avoid solid pet waste. This robot vacuum is constantly learning with every run too, making it one of the smartest I've seen. I dropped some fake dog poop in its path on test and it didn't disappoint. Although it didn't recognize larger objects such as socks, shoes, and dog toys at first, it should do this with time and software updates. The G7 Plus comes with a cleaning base, which is hard to fault. It can hold up to 60 days of debris and looks easy on the eye compared to other bases. Plus, it's more compact too. This robot vacuum scored well for collecting large debris such as cereal and kitty litter, collecting 98.33% and 94.6% respectively. I've seen better performances on pet hair. The score was still a respectable 82.5%. Ultimately, this is a great investment if your pets are prone to accidents and you want to avoid further mess. Keep in mind that it's a little forceful prior to mapping though. It even knocked one of the weights which secures the walls out of place during our debris tests. Number 3, Roborock S7. Most of the hybrid robot vacuums / robot mops I've tested have been good, but not great at either task. The S7 is the first such device I'd actually trust to vacuum and mop without close supervision. That's because the S7 is smart enough to know when it's on a rug and can lift its mopping pad so that your carpet doesn't get soaked. It's gentle in operation too, slowing itself down as it approaches obstacles. I watched as it cautiously approached a step stool, cleaned beneath it, and then backed away. It admittedly knocked against the legs, but not enough to move the stool. As a vacuum, the S7 was pretty good. It's not the best with pet hair, collecting a lot in wheels and brush roll on test. But it was fast and thorough, scoring a pickup average of 93. It works better on hard floors compared to carpets, but even on carpets, the performance was decent, scoring an average of just over 90. It also has niceties such as multi-floor mapping, no-go zones, and scheduling. Keep in mind that it's fairly sizable at 13.9, 13.8, 3.8 inches though. It couldn't even fit through the legs of my dining room chairs. But ultimately, if you're looking for a robot vacuum that can also mop, the Roborock S7 is worth a look. Number 2, V3s Pro, the best robot vacuum you can get for less than $200. Period. Despite its low price, the V3s Pro consistently outperformed other robot vacuums that cost 3 times as much. It picked up nearly all of Fido's fur in our lab test, making it the best robot vacuum for pet hair, and it performed well in my home too. It reached well up against the baseboards, picking up flaky bits of onion skin in my kitchen, and it collected all breadcrumbs in its path. It was about average in terms of noise compared to the other robot vacuums on test though, at 64.1 decibels. There are a few caveats when purchasing a robot vacuum this cheap. For starters, the V3s Pro was slow, taking more than 90 minutes on average to clean the test space. Others took less than 30 minutes. Also, it can't be controlled from your smartphone, so you have to use the included remote control, and you can't connect it to Alexa or Google Assistant to turn it on or schedule cleanings. But if these are hashtag first world problems you can live with, then you'll be pleased to know the V3s Pro is great at doing the one thing it needs to do well, and that's picking up debris. For this price, its downsides are trade-offs I'm willing to make. That's why it's also one of the best cheap robot vacuums. At $160, the V3s Pro is an excellent choice. While the vac won't send alerts to your smartphone or allow you to only clean certain rooms, the V3s Pro excels at what is probably the most desirable feature in a robot vacuum: actual cleaning ability. Number 1. iRobot Roomba 9 Plus, one of the smartest and most thorough robot vacuums I've tested, which is why it's the best robot vacuum overall. It has advanced mapping, so it can record and remember a blueprint of multiple floors of your house after just a few trips. You could then specify individual rooms and tell this 9 Plus to clean specific rooms on specific days. I suggest scheduling it for when you're out of the house, as this is admittedly a noisy robot vacuum, particularly on hardwood floors. I struggled to have conversations over the top. It's also only the heavy side. I felt this as soon as I removed it from the box, weighing 8.15 pounds. However, with an average pickup score of almost 97 achieved during testing, it's a capable vacuum on both hard floors and carpets. I noticed that it's better at picking up pet hair and kitty litter compared to Cheerios. This is usually the other way around, so it's actually better for smaller debris. The Roomba 9 Plus also comes with a self-emptying charging base. While you'll have to purchase replacement bags for this base, which I don't love the idea of, you will only have to empty the container every 30 days, which will save you a lot of time versus emptying the onboard dustbin. If you want to drop even more cash, this 9 Plus can also talk with the company's BravaJet 6 robot mop, with the two working as a team vacuuming floors followed by a mop. That's pretty neat. Ultimately, this robot vacuum comes at a steep price, but it leaves little room for improvement. Hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please leave a thumbs up, is always appreciate that. Also feel free to leave a comment or suggestions in the comments section for future videos or questions you have, as we love getting responses to many of those we can. And if you've subscribed to the channel, welcome to our Valid Picks family. You should check out the description for the links to find the most up-to-date pricing and all the products mentioned in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope everyone has a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.